Beth, what an ending to that game. Just talk us first about your emotions and how important of a win that is.
Yeah, we do not like to make it hard for ourselves, do we? And put the fans through a roller coaster of emotions. Do you know what? I felt like we were on top in so many parts, but then there was parts where we just weren't to the standard that we know we can play at. Extremely disappointing, going them down to 10 and then we concede. We wanted that clean sheet. We're taking pride in keeping clean sheets this season. So yeah, that was extremely disappointing, but then you flip it and the response that we brought it back into the game, getting the winner towards the death there. I think everyone was just putting their bodies on the line, blocking everything, and I could not be prouder of the girls from getting the 3 points and showing that resilience once again.
Yeah, and you mentioned there, to concede quite late on in the game, just talk us about the mentality in that group to then go 60 seconds later to go and score a leveller from yourself with a great header, and then continue pushing on and get that winner late on. Just talk us about the mentality. Yeah,
just never say never. Look, anything can happen in football, and you've seen within a minute we'd already equalised. So for me, I was trying to get at the girls most of the game. Probably most people can hear me fed up of me shouting at them, but I'm literally like, we're not here to sulk. We're not here to take a 3-point loss from a team that we know that we can beat. So for me it was about, don't get me wrong, they gave us a good game. Like they played well and they had obviously some strong parts in the game and good chances, but there was no way why we shouldn't have been coming away with those 3 points today, and I'm glad that we turned it around and did the job. And especially for the fans coming out in the rain, like it's not easy, and we heard them all the way through, and once we got that equaliser it was like the roof came off. So yeah, thank you to them.
Yeah, and obviously just talk us how good it was for you to get that goal. And also, Ollie, like we've seen this season how improved she has been. She looks really settled. Just again, stepping up when it matters right at the end. Just talk to us about them 2 goals.
Yeah, like I said, we knew we weren't going to settle for losing the 3 points. I think that goal come very crucially in order to get that momentum, and it was almost the kick up the backside that we needed, which it shouldn't be happening in the first place. We should be on top anyway. But yeah, look, Ollie's world class. I think you're seeing the best of her now. She's really coming into form. She's probably one of our most pivotal and key players. It's a pleasure to share the pitch with her. I think she's actually getting better defensively for us as well. We know what she can do attacking, we know what she can do on the ball, but I think obviously sometimes she doesn't do as much off the ball running, and today we're seeing that. She's even cramping at the end because she's actually putting a shift in. So yeah, it's I'm so happy for her. Like I said, everyone's seeing the best of her now, and long may it continue.
And just finally, you mentioned about the fans in your answer there beforehand. It's one of our strongest starts at home in the WSL since we've been promoted. Just talk us what has been the difference this season playing in front of our fans and how much they have meant to us to push on and get these big results.
I think it's just that, well, firstly togetherness, as we've touched on, resilience, but I think it's just finding that pride within ourselves and the belief and knowing that we're actually a lot better than we probably always thought we were. I think the talent's always been there, as I've mentioned multiple times. We've not made huge changes to the squad. Like, the squad is what we've always had. We've had a couple of additions who've come in and fitted in exceptionally well and brought us to a next level, and I think fans are starting to see much better football, much better mentality, a much more togetherness team, and even though the performances aren't always amazing, we're finding that resilience and we're getting the points. So yeah, hopefully we take that into Man United next week.